Roll. Good morning, my name is Jetty Philip, student number 1871404. I'm going to demonstrate the administration of an oral scheduled medication. That is my student ID. Alright. I'm going to do the hand wash to reduce the microbial load and to prevent cross contamination. I am reading the patient notes and identify the needs for administration of medication and to ensure procedure is being performed on the correct patient. We have Peter Pitt who presented to hospital post-trauma. He got injuries on right side, ribs, abrasions and wound to left leg. He has been ordered 7.5 milligram oxycodone and 1 gram of paracetamol 4 times a day, and he is being referred for chest physio. Good morning, Pete. I am Jetty, third year nursing student. Will be looking after you this morning. How are you today?
Oh, I'm not in a pain.
Okay. Now I'll be checking the patient identity and check for allergies with patient, checking armband and medication chart. Hello, Mr. Pete. While checking the medication chart, I found your doctor ordered pain reliever oxycodone for you, which is due now. Did you get any pain medication within the last half an hour?
No.
Okay. Before giving it, I need to confirm your identity.
Sure.
Can you tell me your full name?
It's Peter Pitt.
Okay. I'm checking against that the medication chart as well as one his ID band. So we got Peter Hit, and your date of birth is?
1st of the 1st, 45.
1st of the 1st, 45. That is Peter Pitt, date of birth 1st of the 1st, 1945. And your MRN is 123754, MRN 123754. Okay. Do you have any allergies?
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Okay. What allergy are you get when you take penicillin?
I get a bit rash.
Okay. So Mr. Pitt is allergic to penicillin. He gets rashes when he take it, and the doctor's name and signature is there, and the date is there. So Mr. Pitt is also wearing a red armband, which indicates signs of allergies.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Pitt is not allergic to oxycodone, which is prescribed.
Yep.
All right. Now I am assessing the patient and identify the need for medication by basic pain assessment, such as pain score, duration, location, and radiation. Mr. Pitt, I need to ask you a couple of questions before I get the medication.
Sure.
Could you tell me how much pain you have, ranging from 0 means nil and 10 is the highest?
I'll about 8.
Okay, you get 8 out of 10. Okay, it's quite significant for you. And where is it?
It's just on my left
Alright.
leg.
Okay, the left and the entire left side?
Yeah.
All right. And for how long?
It's probably been there a couple of hours.
Okay. I will document that in pain score chart. Mr. Pitt, while you take this medicine, you may feel dizziness, drowsiness, nausea, and tendency to vomit. To just let you know. Okay, it's important to measure and record vital signs such as BP, pulse rate, oxygen saturation, and temperature to make sure that Mr. Pitt can tolerate his pain medication at this point of time. Okay, now I'm checking the vital sign chart to make sure that everything is within the normal range.
Sure.
So, okay, his vital signs are within normal range, and he is safe to take his medications. All right. Now I'm validating the medication order. Okay. Can you do that with me, please?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I have confirmed the identity with the patient. Name Peter Pitt, date of birth 1st of the 1st, 1945.
Sure.
His MRN is 123754, which I checked against his band ID. Okay, he is allergic to penicillin. He gets rashes when we take it. The doctor is documented the allergy status. Okay. Now he has been ordered oxycodone on today's date, that is within 7 days, per oral 7.5 milligram twice a day. That is for pain. Doctor's name and signature is here, and his contact number is also there, which is not being given in today's date, and that is for pain. Okay, he also has been prescribed paracetamol 1 gram 4 times a day, which is not in due, so we are not giving that. Do you agree with that?
Great.
Okay. Now I'm checking the MIMS to make sure that's the safe procedure of handling oxycodone. Okay, that is oxycodone. The purpose of the drug is to relieve pain. Mr. Pitt has left chest pain scaling, left side pain scaling 8 out of 10. Indication for medication is pain, for pain. Contraindications include allergic to oxycodone, currently suffering from head injury, asthma, brain tumor, etc. Mr. Pitt don't have any of these.
Yeah.
Okay, now recommended dose for an adult is 9 milligram every 12 hours. Mr. Pitt has been ordered 7.5 milligram in 12 hours, which is in safe range.
Yeah.
Okay, administration route is orally with a full glass of water after meals or with milk. Possible adverse reactions are dizziness, drowsiness, hypertension, constipation, nausea, and vomiting. Okay. Okay, nursing considerations includes checking patient periodically to ensure that patient is not suffering any of these adverse effects, and by checking vital signs. Okay, it's also saying notify doctor immediately if we notice any abnormalities. Okay. Okay, Mr. Pitt, while I get some of your medicine, if you need any assistance, here is your buzzer. Please buzz me. I won't be long. Thank you. I'm washing my hands to reduce microbial load and to prevent cross-contamination as leaving the patient area. Okay. Now I'm going to the dangerous drug cupboard to get the medicine. I'm taking the log book up and open the index page to Entone. So that is Entone page number is it's on 49. All right, I got it. Now I am checking the medication tablets correlates with the number recorded in the ward accountable drug register. Okay, here I got the keys with me. I'm leaving the key as I am not leaving this area on cupboard. So I'm taking all the Entones. And I will take the pill cutter as well. Okay, in the book it is saying that as of now we got 21 tablets in the containers. So I got oxycodone 5 milligram, expiry date December 2020.
Correct.
All right. So I got that box is sealed, which contains 20 numbers.
Yeah.
All right. So we got another bottle which is saying oxycodone 5 milligram, expiry date December 2020. So it should have one tablet. I will just open it and see whether it's all right. So we have one tablet in it. So that makes 21, which is correct according to the ward register logbook.
Okay.
Right? just make sure that the DD cupboard is locked to make sure that the SH medications are kept locked in here and all time as per NSW health policy.
Sure.
Now we will do the first drug check using 5 rights of drug administration against the medication chart. Would you do the first drug check with me?
Sure.
All right. So Mr. Peter Pitt, date of birth 1st of the 1st 1945, 123754754 is MRN number. I checked against that with his ID band. He got rashes when he take penicillin and he is wearing an allergic band.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Pitt has been ordered 7.5 milligram of oxycodone in today's date, that is within 7 days, per oral, twice a day for pain. Doctor's name and signature is here and the contact number is also there. In today's date it is not being given.
Sure.
That is oxycodone 5 milligram, expiry date December 2020. We have the other bottle also, that is also oxycodone 5 milligram, expiry date December 2020. Do you agree with that?
Great.
Okay. Now I am calculating the correct dosage of medication. Dose is equal to SR by SS times volume by 1, that is 7.5 mg times 1/1. So here I got my calculation. Dose is equal to SR by SS times volume by 1. Dose required is 7.5 milligrams. Stroke strength is 5 milligram times 1/1, which makes to 1.5 tablets, 1.5 tablets. Do you agree with that? Okay. Now I will be doing the second drug check. Can you do that with me? Okay, again I am using 5 rights of drug administration, right drug, right dose, right patient, right route and right time against the medication chart.
Sure.
Okay. So name of the patient Peter Pitt, date of birth 1st of the 1st 1945, MRN 1237554. I checked against his ID band. He got allergic to penicillin. He get rash when he take it. Doctor's name and signature. Doctor is documented that he is wearing a red allergy band. Okay, so he has been ordered 7.5 milligram of oxycodone per orally twice a day in today's date. It's not being taken in today's date. It's for pain. Doctor's name, signature and contact number is there. That is my second drug check.
Yep.
Do you agree that?
Yep.
Okay. Now I am dispensing the tablet record and counter remaining medication tablets to ensure that NSW health policy of safe drug handling is adhered and to ensure that current amount is going back to the dangerous drug cupboard.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So we already have one. We have to open the second bottle. So this is sealed. I will have to open it. All right. So that is 20. To make 7.5 milligram, we need 2 tablets to take out. So we already have one. So I will be taking one more from there. So that is 2 tablets. That is 10 milligram. I'm closing. So 19 tablets in it. Right. Now I am using the pill cutter to make it 7.5 milligram. So that's made into 2 parts. I need a pill bottle. And blocking that. Okay, we got 1.5 of that. So that's 1.5, 7.5 milligram.
Yep.
I am discarding the other half into the sharp dispenser. Alright. Now I am doing the third drug check using 5 rights of drug administration. Can you check that with me?
Sure.
Good. Once again, 5 rights using for 5 rights for drug administration, right patient, right dose, right route, right time against the medication chart. Okay. So again, Peter Pitt, date of birth 1st of the 1st 1945, 12375 for MRN numbers. I checked that against his ID band. He got allergies to penicillin, and doctors, he has documented that. Okay, in today's date, 7.5 milligram of oxycodone ordered for pain twice a day. Doctor's name and signature is here, and the contact number as well. In today's date, it is not being given. Do you agree that?
Yep.
Alright. So that we have the oxycodone expiry date December 2020. The other bottle is also oxycodone expiry date December 2020. Okay. Now I open the DD cupboard and put tablets container back into the DD cupboard as per NSW safe SA drug handling policy. Okay. Now opening it. So oxycodone, that is 19 numbers. There is nothing in it, but how? So we'll be putting only this bottle back into the cupboard.
Yep.
And I'm putting the pill cutter also back. So I got the keys, that is locked. Now I am locking the ward register to make sure that it is correctly completed and signed, including date, time, patient's name, amount given, amount discarded, balance stock, name of the prescriber, administering the nurse, that is me, and witnessing this. Okay, that's in today's date. So could you please sign that here for me, your name and signature? Okay, now we got that in today's date, 26/3/2018 at 10 o'clock. Patient's name is Peter Pitt. We are giving 1.5, 1.5 tablets. We had discarded half of a tablet. 19 has been gone back to the DD cupboard. Prescriber Dr. P. Brown. That's my administering nurse, that is me, my name, signature, supervising nurse's name and signature is here.
Okay.
Are you happy with that?
Yep, sure.
All right. Now this logbook is going back to this slot. Now I'm going to the page, I'm doing the hand wash to make sure that there is no cross-contamination. Now we will do the second patient drug check before we administer the medication to make sure that the medicine is being given to the right patient. Okay. Hello, Mr. Pitt, I got your medication. Before giving it, I need to confirm your identity.
Sure.
Can you tell me your full name?
Okay.
Okay, I'm checking against the medication chart as well as his ID band. So that is Peter Pitt, Peter Pitt. And your date of birth?
1st to the 1st, 1945.
1st of the 1st, 1945. 1st of the 1st, 1945. And your MRN is 123754. 123754.
Yep.
Okay, do you have any allergies?
Allergic to penicillin.
Okay, he got allergies to penicillin. Okay, allergy is written and signed by the medical practitioner. Okay, Mr. Pitt is also wearing the red armband which indicates signs of allergies.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Pitt is not allergic to oxycodone which is being prescribed and that we are giving.
Sure.
Right? I will make sure that Mr. Peter Pitt sits up upright position for him to ease the swallowing. Okay, Mr. Pitt, I got your medicine for pain, oxycodone 7.5 milligram. Could you please swallow it? Alright. Okay, here is the water for you. Alright. Have you swallowed it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just making sure that Mr. Pitt takes his medication as per a nursing responsibility of correct medicine administration.
Sure.
Okay. Now I cleanse my hand to reduce microbial load and to prevent the cross-contamination as leaving the patient area. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Pitt. I will be back in 15 minutes to check how your medication is going on and to make sure that no adverse effects are happening. As the medication goes into your system, you may feel drowsiness and dizziness. If you feel any discomfort, here is the buzzer. You can buzz me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I am disposing all the equipments appropriately to ensure that a safe health work environment is maintained. So that's why I am disposing the cartridge. Now I am completing the medication chart and signing. So that is today's date. So that's my signature. So I have completed the medication chart. Could you please countersign that for me? So that is 7.5 milligram of oxycodone.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Right.
Okay, that completes my schedule 8 oral medication. Thank you.